What day is today? Why is it a special day for Mommy?
Cause it's Mother's Day.
Mother's Day, that's right. Right? And Daddy went hunting early in the morning. Did I get a deer?
Yes. Yes.
And what are you going to help Daddy with, Ava? What are we going to do?
Hunting the deer.
Yeah, what are we looking for?
Deer.
Yeah. And Daddy's arrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You girls going to help me find my arrow?
Yes. Yeah.
And then we'll go find the deer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go learn.
Try not to walk in the grass.
Yeah, we're going to walk down the driveway, right? We're going to go towards where Daddy's tree stand is.
It's fun walking down the driveway.
Yeah, it's a very steep driveway.
Yes, it is.
Remember to keep an eye out for buck rubs, right?
I don't really see them.
And any scrapes. Well, yeah, we'll keep an eye on. I mean, it is May, so we're not going to find any new ones. And normally we would be very quiet, right? Okay. So here's the don't fall, baby. Yes, pay attention. Okay, come on. We're gonna go down here. Hold hands. And walk on the rocks.
Oh.
Pay attention. They're difficult. They're slippery.
Whoa. I don't want to do this.
You're good, bud.
This is scary.
You're good.
Whoa.
You're good.
I got myself.
Yeah. And you don't need to hold hands in the woods because it's actually easier not to hold hands in the woods, baby, for your balance. Okay.
It's hard to go down here in the woods. Are you scared?
Keep going. Now, I want you girls to stop for a second. Okay, now. Can you look up there? What do you see Daddy's tree stand? If you guys were deer, Daddy would have gotten you. You walked right past my tree stand. Okay, so the deer...
Is this really your tree stand?
Yeah, that's my tree stand. That's where Daddy hunted this morning. So the deer was this way. Let's see if you guys can go out there and find an arrow. We're looking for an arrow sticking out of the ground.
I don't really see an arrow.
Okay, keep looking.
I found it.
Found what? Hey, Scarlett, don't touch it yet. What did we find?
The arrow.
Whoa. Is that the arrow?
Yes.
Does it look like it came from Daddy's tree stand?
Yes.
Where's Daddy's tree stand at?
Over there.
Yep, over there.
It did come from Daddy's tree stand.
Nice.
So
Do you see anything on the arrow? Is there? Look at the fletchings. Do you know what the fletchings are?
What?
The yellow things at the end. The yellow wings.
Yeah. What are they?
The yellow wings on the end of Daddy's arrow.
Yeah.
Do they look yellow or do they look a different color?
Yeah. Sort of red.
Sort of red, right?
Yeah.
Right. What do you think that is?
Deer. Deer.
So which way do you think the deer went? Well, maybe, right? You never really know. But the
I
ground...
think it go that way because the deer lives that way.
Maybe. The ground will tell us. Let's look at the ground. Can you look at the ground in front of the arrow, back here?
I think they...
Do you see any fur or any blood on the ground? See if you can find any fur. It's going to be very small. You got to kind of get down on a knee. You got to look down on the ground, look in the leaves, and see if you can find any fur. What do you see right here, Ava?
Fur.
Here, look. What's this?
Fur. So it went this way.
Okay, well, no, hold on. What this tells us is the deer was here. And that means Daddy got the deer. He hit the deer, right? That's what the fur tells us. So now we have to look for blood. We got to look for a trail. You guys ready to look for a trail?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have to use. Don't step too far.
Oh.
Did you find more fur?
No.
Okay. I think we need to use our binoculars for this.
Can I do that?
Yes, we can both use the binoculars. You found some more fur. Good job, bud. All right, let's get our binoculars, and we're gonna use them to see in our magnifying glass. Okay? I have it. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Scarlett and Ava, look up here. Okay, we've got our binoculars and our magnifying glass. All right, now look. Come here. Now, we know where the arrow is, right?
Yeah.
So the first thing we do is we want to be able to see the arrow from far away. We take the arrow out of the ground, okay, and we stick it straight up in the ground. See, now you can use your binoculars from very far away and you can see your arrow, and that tells you where to start, or that tells you where you started, right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I can see
I
you.
know you can. Okay, so you have the binoculars, so that means we're going to use Ava's magnifying glass first. So first, because the binoculars are for looking far away and the magnifying glass is for looking close. So we want to look close now at the ground, and then we'll use the binoculars later, okay? Okay.
Ava.
Hold on 1 second. Daddy needs to just make sure that the sound is taping because the light is red. 1 second.
Okay. Close look. For the
Oh, to
ground.
zoom in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're back. Sound's working, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to use the magnifying glass with Ava to look on the ground. So we know that the deer started back there where the arrow is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Daddy told you the deer went this way, right?
Mhm.
So let's use the magnifying glass. We're looking for blood on the ground, on the leaves. We got to go really slow because we don't want to step on the leaf, right? Gotta go real slow. Stop. Go take one step and look. Take a step and look.
Daddy.
What do you see? What do you see?
Deer blood
Where?
on that leaf and that leaf.
What, right here?
Yeah.
That tiny itty bitty little thing you see? Oh, look. Did you find one, Ava? I mean, Scarlett?
Yeah.
Right here?
Deer blood.
Look right here, too.
That's deer blood.
Oh, we found deer blood. So now we know our first spot, right? That's our first.
This
Which
is
direction?
Yeah.
Okay, that tells us which direction. So now we're gonna go nice and slow.
I found a big drop of deer blood.
Oh, there's a big drop right there, right?
Yeah.
No, so let's look down on the ground, see if you can find another drop.
Big drop.
A big drop?
Look. Yeah.
Okay, so we keep going, and we just keep going in that line, right? Look. Just keep looking on the same line. Do you see any more?
Yeah, I see a little one over here.
A little one right there?
Yeah, I see it. I didn't
Hey.
see deer blood.
Let's see. See if you can find another one. See if you can find another one. Do you see one?
Yes, I see one.
Okay.
I see another one.
So here's another part. Here's another lesson, right? So we know the deer's going that way, right?
Yeah.
Towards the road.
Yeah.
We know the deer's going that way. But here's a lesson, right?
What?
I can tell you, I can't see any more blood for a little bit. There's a few, at least 10 feet I can't see blood. But what I can see, I can see some dirt that got moved. It looks like maybe a deer jumped there. So let's go see if we can look at the dirt.
Look.
Sometimes you don't see blood. Sometimes you just see dirt.
But the dirt is still a clue.
That's right, the dirt is still a clue.
Where did you see it?
Right there, do you see? Do you see this little spot right here? Right here? See how it's all moved around?
Yeah.
That's a deer.
Yeah, I see a deer print.
Yeah, a deer print. And it's in the same line that we were on, right?
Yeah.
So maybe that's our deer. Let's keep going. Let's go underneath, see if you can find any blood over that way. Really slowly. Ava, too fast, baby, too fast. If you go too fast, you might miss your next clue. Right?
And that's not good.
And that's not good, no.
Because then you don't know where the deer is.
Let's
It's
see.
way behind our car.
Yeah. So hold on, let's stop here. And let's use our binoculars. It's okay.
What I do see is a broken glass.
Yeah, it's a broken glass. Let's use our binoculars. Let's use our binoculars and look out over towards the tree and look out over towards that log. Do you see anything on the ground over by the log there, Ava? Or
I think
Scarlett?
a big hole.
A big hole?
Yeah, I think a baby deer is sleeping in that hole.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Hey, Scott, let's use your binoculars looking that way. Do you see anything over that way? By the tree?
I see a dead
What do you see?
something that's dead.
You see something on the ground?
Yeah, that's dead.
Really?
Yeah.
We want to go see what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, Ava and Scarlett, whenever you see something on the ground, you gotta go really slow and really quiet because you don't know what it is yet.
That way to see it.
This way, baby, towards the tree, towards the ball of the tree, the root ball.
Oh.
Follow Scarlett. Scarlett kind of sees it. You want to go nice and slow.
That's the... What is it?
I don't know. What is it?
A deer? Look.
I don't know. Let's see. Nice and slow, ladies. Nice and slow. Follow your sister. Follow your sister, bud.
I found... Look.
Yeah, you found a deer print. Exactly. I think that might have been our deer.
Yeah.
Good job. Nice and slow.
Where's our deer?
Did we find our deer?
I see
Oh my goodness. That wasn't hard at all. You found your first deer. That was such a good job. Eva, great job with the magnifying glass. Now what? Now what do we do?
Find some more deer.
We find some more deer? Hey, look. What do you see on the ground?
Giant blood.
Oh, a giant blood, yeah. Well, success, ladies. High five. Ava, high five. Good job tracking. You guys are master trackers.
And its nose is bleeding.
Yeah, its nose is bleeding. Well, that's our first one. Now the work begins. You guys ready to go home and see Mama?
Yeah. Oh, I want to find some more blood.
Some more blood? Okay. Well, what we'll do is we'll take a pause on the video and we'll go look for some more blood, and then we'll come back to the deer and we'll go home with it, okay? Okay.
And we can also look for deer marks.
Sure, we'll look for deer marks. We're in no rush. It's pretty cold out.
I want to find another deer.
We'll see if we can find another deer. We're being pretty loud, but we'll see. Okay. Say bye.
Bye, deer. I never really pulled a deer before.
Is this your first time pulling a deer?
Yeah.
Well, this is Daddy's 80th. 80 times.
You have pulled a deer
Yeah.
for 80 times?
About 80, yes.
So you really know?
Yeah, Daddy's gotten about 80 deer in his life.
80?
Yep.
For real?
4 real. Oops. Okay, keep going.
It's really hard to pull this.
It is.
How can you pull it without... How can you pull it without help, Dada?
It's, hard. It's very hard.
You never...
Okay, break time. So we got back to our arrow.
Ugh. There's lots of blood here.
I know. That's okay. That's what happens.
Try not to pay attention to the deer. This deer is heavy.
Yeah, very heavy.
This is much harder.
Yeah, we're going uphill.
I feel it's much harder than down. Especially when you're holding a deer.
Yeah. All right, break time.
It's much harder.
Are you coming, Ava? Go this way.
Yeah. This is hard.
Yeah. Keep going. Ava, here. Can you walk up to Daddy's camera, please? Just try not to stand in front of it. Come on.
easier with help.
It's much easier with help, you're right. All right. What do you think, ladies?
It was great.
What'd you do?
We got to go and catch a deer.
Yeah, we got the deer, right? Is the deer in the car?
Yes.
Nice. Who drugged the deer?
Daddy.
And?
Me.
Yeah, and who led the way? Say something. You're allowed.
Us.
You led the way, Ava, right? We followed you. Who used the magnifying glass? Ava, come here. Who used the magnifying glass?
I did.
To find what?
To find deer blood.
Deer blood and hair, right? And deer prints. You did a great job.
Yeah, and I found so much deer. I found so much.
Look at me, buddy. Pay attention. What'd you find?
Deer fur.
Yeah, deer fur, yeah. Do you want to go home, since it's Mother's Day, do you want to go home and see Mommy? And tell her about our story?
Yeah.
Okay. Say see you soon.
See you soon.